To stay on top, you have to be strong but flexible, ready at all times to improve, to make changes for the better. Improvements that help the farmer get the job done, reliably and profitably. When it's time for field work, there's no greater satisfaction than working with a tractor and implement that performs as expected each and every day. Case IH has met the last decade head-on, and now introduces the tractor for the next decade, the 8900 series. It's new, it's innovative, and best of all, it's a Magnum. The Magnum marks its first decade of high performance for the farmer around the world. Since its first delivery in 1987, the Magnum has continued to be a world-class tractor. The world has changed over the past decade, and the Magnum has also seen changes which give its owners confidence through its evolution. Today's Magnum is a testimonial to its introduction a decade ago. A decade of the Magnum. 1987 marks the introduction of the Magnum, as well as the United States winning of the America's Cup race. The Stars and Stripes went on to reclaim glory as Magnum began its journey in agricultural history. The innovative building of the streamlined racing yacht and the innovation needed to build the world-class Magnum had never before been put to the test. The operator enjoys the benefits of the cab with controls that are ergonomically placed and digital instrumentation in the Advanced Intelligence Center 2. At a glance, the operator can check the engine RPM, ground speed, and the PTO speed. Radar technology gives the Magnum the ability to measure true ground speed. There's no need to worry should the tractor experience a loss of engine oil pressure, transmission pressure, or exceed engine coolant or hydraulic temperatures. The Intelligence Center 2 incorporates an automatic shutdown feature for peace of mind. Full control of the work environment means more productivity for the operator. Long days in the field are easier to take when the weather inside the cab is dry and comfortable. Up-to-the-minute weather bulletins can be monitored using the deluxe sound system.
Southwest wind 10 to 25.
Control. The operator is always in control. Through tight turns or long straight rows, the large steering cylinders used on the 8900 series tractors gives the operator positive, constant control at all times, regardless of the load on the front wheels. The Magnum has led the industry throughout the decade with excellent front and side visibility. And with the 8900 series, the rear upward visibility has been improved. Now with a full 22 degrees of visibility, the operator can comfortably see the discharge chute of a forage harvester, the elevator of a beet harvester, or the top of a grain cart without bending and straining. Another option in the visibility department are these new pivotable and extendable external mirrors. Those grain carts or grinder mixers present a challenge to see around, but with the new mirrors you can adjust to see past for improved safety. Careful attention to the details is what makes the Magnum stand out over the rest. For a decade, Magnum owners have enjoyed a clean, comfortable, and very quiet work environment day after day. As the Eastern Bloc nations shifted towards democracy in 1989, the old Soviet Republic fell, and the beginning for German reunification began. The Magnum has always had a smooth shift of power due to its innovative Powershift transmission and mid-mount master clutch. The Magnum shifts from gear to gear with a controlled positive reaction. No invasion of rough play here, just smooth, confident operation of the industry's best Powershift transmission. It offers 18 forward speeds and 4 reverse. The positive detents on the shift control permit 1-by-1 shifts in rough conditions. 7 of the 18 speeds are used in the working range from 3 to 8 miles per hour. With the factory-installed creeper option, 6 more forward speeds are available, as well as 2 additional reverse speeds. This means the Magnum will operate in the range of 2 miles per hour down to a half mile per hour. The Magnum transmission was designed for a mechanical front-wheel drive. Since this option was designed into the Magnum tractor, there are no drop boxes to limit ground clearance. The reliable front MFD axle has been made stronger by using a new housing to deliver the power assist needed for those tough conditions. The 8900 series Magnum incorporates true and accurate tread adjustment from 60 to 88 inches. The new front wheels will now track down the center of the row to improve in-row steering and help limit compaction at the root base of crops. True row spacing of the front wheels is an added benefit for those in row crop. Now the center line conforms with those on 30-inch corn or 22-inch sugar beets, an attractive feature during cultivating season. Triples mean less soil compaction, and our new 14.9 by 46-inch tires fit the rows nicely. These tires, as well as our 420 80 by 46 radials, can get the farmer into his fields earlier with added flotation. The new lube-for-life constant velocity joints means the farmer no longer has a grease interval to be concerned about. These U-joints are permanently sealed, improving serviceability and reliability. Also up front is the sculpted front weight bracket. This is not just a styling change, but a method to get sharper turns. It also allows for 22 weights to be added to the front of the tractor, regardless of the tire's size or row spacing. In addition, the maximum steering angle was increased to 55 degrees with the 8900 series tractors. Back at the drawbar, another innovative optional accessory is being released with the 8900s, an auto-pin hammer strap, which lets the operator back up to an implement and get hooked up without any assistance. The world saw a swift end to a tyrannical leader trying to invade his neighbors in 1991. But the cry of freedom was heard around the world. The United Nations, including the U.S., responded by restoring peace to the nation of Kuwait. Our country rallied behind the men and women who made it possible to give peace a chance in the Middle East. The forces of Desert Storm provided the power for victory. The Case engine provides the power behind the Magnum. It's been rated the best engine in its class by providing reliable, worry-free service for a decade. The new 8900 series boasts the following horsepower ratings, which provides the power demanded of today's high-performance engines. The new Magnums start with the 8910 at 135 PTO horsepower. The 8920 comes in at 155. And if you purchase the 8930, you'll get 180 PTO horsepower. At 205 horsepower, the popular 8940 comes into line. And at the top of the Magnum list is the 225 horse 8950. Customers will have more productive pulling power because this is the biggest horsepower lineup to date for the Magnum. All 5 models are EPA approved and meet the stringent 1997 emission standards set forth to provide for a cleaner environment. This 8.3-liter turbocharged engine has delivered reliable power for over a decade. Improvements have been made throughout its long history to make this power plant even better, like changes in the fuel system, cylinder head, and the addition of the wastegate turbo. But where it counts is inside the engine. The innovative mid-stop sleeve is designed to reduce vibration, help prevent cavitation erosion, and properly aid in cooling. Coupled with the pin-axis drain pistons and reverse twist rings, ultimate power and performance will be achieved. Outside the engine is a newly designed fan and viscous fan drive, providing maximum airflow in and around the engine compartment. Air is routed in the newly designed front pleated grille. This grille provides 100% more screen area over the older Magnum tractors. Additional cooling vents were added to the top of the hood as well. The overall performance of the Magnum engine has been outstanding. During the past decade, owners have come to expect excellent performance and durability for day in and day out operation. The Magnum goes into the next decade with a proven power plant that meets not only the EPA requirements, but also the demanding workloads it will need to handle. Farming in the Midwest during 1993 was a real challenge. The flood of a century hit the Corn Belt hard. Many weeks of anticipation for the rains to quit had farmers wondering if there was to be a crop that year. The principles of fluid dynamics was very evident as levees were washed out and whole towns were subjected to the mighty flow of water. But when the forces of fluid dynamics are controlled, the effort can be used to provide useful work. Like the Magnum hydraulic system, the fluid dynamics are harnessed and controlled by a pressure flow compensated system. The 8900 series has 22% more usable hydraulic flow available at the couplers compared to our previous models. In-cab flow controls make it easy for the operator to adjust for the flow requirements needed. As little as 2.5 gallons per minute to 27 gallons per minute is controlled from the cab. The Magnum is second to none for hydraulic control. The 8910 and 8920 come standard with a dual shaft 540 1000 RPM PTO. The 8930 offers the dual shaft PTO as an option. The 8940 and 8950 are available only with the 1 3/4 inch 1000 RPM PTO. The electrical engagement with automatic modulation is standard on both the dual and single shaft PTOs. This makes the system smooth and easy to operate. Not only that, but you can get true PTO speed right on the intelligent center display. The 8940 and 8950 come standard with rigid lower links and a quick hitch. The other units can be equipped with a convertible Category 3 to Category 2 quick hitch. With over 15,000 pounds of hitch lift capacity and optional remote hitch switches, you'll find that Magnum meets today's demanding three-point loads. The Magnum's packed with new features, like this new slip limit control. Operators can now control the amount of slip they want by using this control. This example is a bit extreme, but you can see the implement raising and lowering when the tractor exceeds the preset slip amount. This feature will provide great performance when field conditions change or aren't suited for your tillage operations. And here's another new performance feature that all farmers will like: our new end-of-row function. This new feature automatically shuts off the MFD and differential lock when the hitch is raised to 90% of its set height. This makes turning easier. Just set the differential lock control to automatic and set the MFD control to automatic. Now, when a headland turn comes up, you raise the hitch and both the diff lock and MFD become disengaged until you lower the implement back into the ground. Plus, this new feature will disengage the MFD and diff lock anytime you exceed 10 miles per hour. The MFD will automatically engage when speeds drop below 7 miles per hour. However, the differential lock will not automatically engage, giving operators control as they head down the road. Technology in the form of the Internet service arrived in 1994 to the general public. Now, all the people of the world can get online and connected via the Internet. Both the Internet and the Magnum provide easily accessible service, which is the key to their success. As the digital age of electronic services interconnected the people of the world for easier access to each other, so the Magnum is now pre-wired and capable of accepting the AFS. Magnum's tilt hood, easily removable side panels, and ground-level service checks allows for complete and easy day-to-day service. The Intelligence Center will provide a friendly reminder of the service interval selected by the operator. Magnum continues to be a leader in the marketplace with proven performance, proven reliability, proven durability, and a proven resale value. The 8900 series Magnum will proceed to carry out the tradition, continuing to show why it's become the most successful tractor yet. It has built a decade of tradition that farmers have come to know and enjoy. You've seen the features and heard the benefits. The reputation the Magnum has developed over the past decade is a testament to its design and the craftsmanship that goes into every tractor. It's almost incredible what has happened globally in the past 10 years. It's surely a different place to live. Building the best was the theme when Magnum was first introduced. The 8900 series has made the best even better. The future will be even more exciting and challenging. But with the ongoing commitment from Case IH and the world-class Magnum tractor, the future of agriculture looks to be rewarding.